Matthias Berndt arriving at his church. Every morning, in what has become a ritual, he lights candles for Atavash and 2 other villages close to the Polish border. Their residents might have to move to make way for new open-cast mines, a notion that for the elderly in particular is unbearable.
Ebenso der Gedanke, dass Menschen
People approaching the end of their lives would like their last resting place to be here.
Ich möchte meine letzte Ruhe finden, wenn ich gestorben bin. Aber hier ist keine letzte
But there is no
Ruhe,
resting in
sondern
peace here.
eine, wo ich wieder ausgebunden
They'll be
werde,
dug up
in welchem
again,
Zustand auch
no
immer.
matter what.
Und das ist eine unerträgliche
It's an unbearable
Vorstellung für die
thought for
Menschen,
people.
die ihnen den Schlaf raubt,
It gives them sleepless nights and denies them peace and security in old age.
das Lebensgefühl des Alters raubt.
This isn't about the land, however. It's about what's underneath it. Germany is the world's biggest producer of brown coal, or lignite. As well as removing homes and people, the mines would also have devastating consequences for the local landscape. Like the pastor, Christian Huschke has been living here for decades and has joined the campaign to save Atavash. He's willing to fight until the bitter end.
This is where I grew up and I don't want to leave. Just because Vattenfall insists they want the coal here never meant that I'd just pack my bags and go. If and when the diggers appear outside my front door, then I might be willing to talk about it. But otherwise, forget it.
Vattenfall is the energy giant behind the mining plans. What really annoys Christian is the talk of big potential here in the wake of Germany's nuclear phase-out decision. He sees the lignite as a threat to his home. Just a few kilometers away, a vision, or for some a nightmare, of what could become of Atavash, an eerie lunar-like landscape. Locals have launched their own personalized campaign to keep the diggers at bay. In the 90 years since open-cast mining began in the region, some 30,000 people have been resettled. Pastor Berndt is on his way to an anti-mining demonstration. There are regular protests here.
Up ahead is Großgastrose. People there would be living 50 meters away from the pit.
Open-cast mining is not just damaging to the immediate area. 3 women from developing countries are attending this protest. Their countries are affected by the carbon dioxide produced here. The power plants attached to the existing mines generate 24 million tons of the greenhouse gas every year. Locals say renewable energies are the future. When they wanted to mount solar panels on the roofs of the church and rectory, the local authorities refused permission. But the same buildings would not enjoy protected status if the mining plans get the green light. Locals are determined to keep hope alight, and environmentally unfriendly lignite is supposed to be a thing of the past, they say. The pastor suspects that the energy company is looking to brown coal to make up for lost profits from Germany's nuclear phase-out.
I
think Vattenfall have a moral obligation to conserve the planet and invest in renewable energies. That would mean putting a stop to coal mining as soon as possible. For that we don't need new open-cast mines or new power plants.
A definitive decision has yet to be made on the fate of the villages. If the diggers and dredgers do move in here, it won't be for another 10 years.